What is up, my mates of YouTube? My name is Aussie Marcel, and in today's video we're going to be talking about my top 5 fragrances to wear right now as of 1st of April, I guess, April Fool's Day. So if that sounds good to you, let's get into the video. Starting things off, we have Lalique's Encre Noire. This fragrance has always reminded me of a gum tree forest on fire. Eucalyptus, green, smoky, aromatic. It's one of the most unique Moorish fragrances that I've ever smelt in my life. If you're somebody that wants to amplify your outfit a little bit more, if you want to stand out from the crowd in a big way, then go with the fragrance that makes you smell like a forest on fire. This is beautiful. This is a niche quality fragrance, and you're only paying about $50 Australian for it. Here at my local chemist warehouse, they were selling 125ml bottles of this for $50 Australian, and at that price, it is an absolute steal. You've got no excuse to at least try this one out as a sample. It is unique, it is powerful, it is just everything that you want when it comes to a more artistic style of perfumery and men's fragrances. This is an exceptional fragrance for the price. Next up, for the fun lovers and the party goers, the clubbers out there. This one is Guess 1981 Los Angeles, and it has a nice little wooden cap here. Smells almost identical to Versace Eros. This one's very uplifting, fun-loving. This is for the party goers out there. This is only a 30ml bottle, and I paid $20 for this at Priceline, which is actually incredibly good value. I picked up 2 of these, and I still have quite a bit of the juice left, as you can see here. But this is the type of fragrance for somebody that wants to make a positive impression when they're out at the clubs, if they're going out to a pub, a bar, something like that, something where, you know, a lot of alcohol is involved. This is going to make you stand out. These sweet, punching you in the face with their sweetness fragrances get you probably the most positive attention there is. This one, you get vanilla, apple, maybe a touch of pear, and then there's like an amber in the base. It kind of reminds me of like a really sticky honey. I don't know, you'd have to smell this one in person to really understand what I'm talking about, but I think that kind of sticky honey note in the base of this one makes it stand out ever so slightly from Versace Eros. But either way, if you can only get one or the other, you can use them interchangeably. This one is going to be great if you want compliments and positive attention. Next up is my cold weather fragrance of the moment. I wore this one today and I wore it yesterday because it's pretty cold here in Victoria at the moment. Bvlgari Man in Black. This fragrance is sophisticated, dense, deep. It's the pirate of the men's fragrance world. You've got rum, tobacco, like a moist pipe tobacco, or if you've ever smelled Port Royal rum and wine rolling tobacco before, you'll know what to expect when it comes to this. You've got the rum, you've got the rolling tobacco, you've got spices, it's like a spice rack. It's very similar to Spice Bomb, Victor and Rolf Spice Bomb, but this one I would say is less safe. That's sort of like a safe spicy. This is a more deep, dark, dense pirate spicy. So if you fancy yourself a bit of a rebel, a bit of a pirate, this is for those of you out there that want something beautiful, stunning, deep, dark, and it is going to appeal to the pirate inside you. I believe this one is still in production, although it is getting a little harder to find now. I've been able to find bottles of this at my local chemist warehouse and the chemist warehouse near Southern Cross Station in Melbourne as well. So if you look, you will be able to find it. Don't pay the $500 that they're selling this for on eBay. It's not worth that. I believe it's $149.99 at Chemist Warehouse, so definitely pick it up at that price. Again, it's not an affordable fragrance. It's not a cheap fragrance, especially now in this economy. But if you're after something that's a little rebellious, dark, maybe this one's for you. Next up, for about $15 at Priceline, you have Tabac Original, the Eau de Toilette, not the Eau de Cologne or the aftershave. Now, where do you start with Tabac? Aromatic, soapy, spicy. It's a very old school style of fragrance, and that's to be expected. This has been kicking since 1959. But even though it's old fashioned, even though it probably won't immediately appeal to you, if you wear this enough times, you'll grow quite attached to it. This is for a sophisticated gentleman. This is for somebody that wants to smell fresh, clean, masculine, especially masculine. But they don't want to pay a huge amount of money for that privilege. You can go out and buy a Drakkar Noir pour homme, for instance, for about $50, $50 to $60, depending on where you get it from. Or you can get almost all of the way there to that fragrance for $15 to $20 with Tabac. I highly recommend this one, especially if you're a more mature, younger gentleman and you don't like the really sweet, sickly, and saccharine fragrances that are, commonplace nowadays. This is for somebody that wants to be a little more subtle in their approach, a little more classic in their masculine. Finally, we have probably my favorite fragrance of all time. My dad used to wear it, and so every time I smell it, it makes me think of him, Drakkar Noir. This is an icon of the men's fragrance world. It's a little sweet, huge dose of lavender here, aromatic. I can't say enough positive things about this one. So if your vibe is a little on the fatherhood side of things, if you want to smell a little old-fashioned but not quite as old-fashioned as Tabac, for instance, if you want to go towards something more in the 80s, you wear a lot of Hawaiian shirts maybe, and it's summery where you are, and you really want to make a positive impact out in a crowd, Drakkar Noir is the fragrance for you. It's the quintessential fragrance, in my opinion, the quintessential men's fragrance. There is nothing more masculine, there is nothing more appealing than Drakkar Noir. This is an icon, and I've got nothing but positive things to say about this one. You can pick it up for about $50 Australian at Chemist Warehouse, although I do see the smaller bottles going for a little cheaper. So if you want the 100ml bottle, $50 Australian, it's pretty solid for the price. Anyways, those are my 5 favorites for right now in this moment. Let me know what yours are in the comments below, and until the next video, my name is Aussie Marcel, and I'll catch you guys around.